Check 1, 2. Hey, everybody. Get myself all skitchinated here. Am I live? I think I'm alive. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or something like that. So I look pretty good. Somebody type in. There we go. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it. Vegas Brit. You're on 1. I'm on 1. Yay. All right. Tolwyn, are you sick, man? What's going on? Didn't know you were not feeling well. I did not get on Discord once this week. No excuse, sir. It's absolutely true. Hey, Wissa. Wissa Bear. Well, in case you guys didn't hear, it is official. I, Mike Meyers, am engaged. Absolutely true. My blushing bride's name is Melissa Bestick. Melissa is she's from Boston. She's a tiny little thing. Ah, that's right. Tomorrow I'm doing the study hall for Network Plus. I absolutely am. She's a belly dancer. She brews beer. She's a NASA engineer for a little bit longer. One of the criteria I told her is that if we're going to get married, I don't want her to work. I need somebody taking care of me. And we have been going back and forth on this, to be honest with you guys, for a few years. And I think we finally got it worked out. So, yeah. So Melissa's going to be working for me full time. Do I have a picture of us? It'll be worth it. Here, bear with me just a moment. I honestly don't know if you guys even know what Miss Melissa looks like. This won't take long, I promise. I'm going to find a good one. Oh, that's like 7 years ago. I can do better than that. I don't want to make you poor guys sit around and wait forever for this. All right, well, here's a pic. That's me and Melissa at Texas Renaissance Festival. It's an older picture, but... Ooh, not that close. Yeah, there she is, guys. Yeah, so... Now you know who the heck she is. And I'd give you her address, but you'd all try to mail her and say, don't do it! To which I would be completely understanding. We're in all probability going to wait till early summerish. Now, in Texas, it's already early summerish. Mid-summerish, probably. Thank you, I appreciate the congratulations. And I don't even know where we're going to get married. She's never been to Hawaii. Hey, Tolwyn, which island are you on, dude? I know you're not feeling good, but... Which island are you on, man? I know you told me once, but I'd forgotten. So we're thinking about doing that. We're thinking about getting a private little train car to run us to New Orleans. A few other ideas, but that's about all we got. You know, see what happens. We will keep you posted. All right, so we got a slower day today. Like I said last week, this will probably be one of my last unofficial open topic days. Dave and I were talking about some of the topics that you guys might be interested in covering. Hey, Don, good to see you, man. Honkakonawanawi. Yep, that's exactly where he's from. Tolwyn is on Honkawakawanawa. What's the old joke? I remember a billion years ago, one of my first trips to Hawaii. I was doing a lot of work for the Navy back then, so obviously I'm in Oahu. And I'm staying downtown Honolulu. And I was taking a cab. Ubers didn't exist back then. This is early 90s. And I remember we were going to this main street, this pretty major street in Honolulu called Like. Now that's a joke. It's not how you pronounce it. It's Licky Licky. But to this Howley, it looks like L-I-K-E space L-I-K-E. So, yeah. Come on, Tolo, where are you from, man? Hanakana. There's a joke in there that Dave Rush says got it. Oh, it's Oahu. I see it. Cool. Tolo, are you in Honolulu or are you up in Kaneohe? Where you at, man? Just say north, south, east, or west. The island's not that big. Don't say central. I won't believe you. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. A lot of options for me these days. Trying to decide what the best action is. Licky, licky, stick. Okay, I'm Ian. That's really, it's spelled like if you're not from Hawaii and you see that. But the moment you eat some Spam and macaroni salad, you magically pronounce things the right way. Yeah, so we'll see. We've got two vocabulary is disappearing today. What in God's name do you call a eclipse? Okay. We got two eclipses showing up this year here in, and they're both going through Texas. One's annular and one's a total solar eclipse. I'm going to make both of them. I heard stories, but many years ago, okay, I may make you guys look at one more picture. So many years ago, Wissabear and I went to there was a eclipse. What is going on here? There was an eclipse that went through the main USA big time, and we ended up having a blast, just an absolute blast going on this eclipse. Here, I'm not going to make you guys stare at all these pictures. I think all the nudes have been taken out. We're okay. I'm kidding. There's no nudes. Yeah, so this is where the Mississippi and the Ohio rivers come together. We're at the very tip of southern Illinois. Don't worry, I got better pictures. Here, check these out. This is actually kind of cool. As the eclipse was going in, look what it did to the shadows on everything. That was pretty cool. We ended up in everything, like everywhere you went, it was ridiculous. Through the path of totality, which was about, 15 miles wide, every Kmart, every VFW, every grocery store was suddenly charging $30 a night, or just $30 to park, just to park. And I'm like, well, heck with that. I don't want to do that. So we drove out into the country, and I end up in the middle of nowhere. I'm talking about, this is Kentucky, sort of western, but not that western Kentucky. Going down this two-lane country road, nothing but corn on both sides. And I'm looking at the watch. I go, if we don't find a place to pull over, it's starting. You know, guys, an eclipse takes forever. People are like, oh, it takes, but it does. It's so as a solar eclipse. So as the moon gets in front of the sun, it takes a while. It takes a good 20, 30 minutes. And it's only when the moon really obfuscates the sun is when it gets dark. It doesn't get dark until right there. And if you're in the center of the path of totality, it can last maybe 7 minutes. If you're on the edge of the path of totality, it can only last a minute or two. But it's only that short time where everything goes dark. So we ended up pulling over into this little Baptist church. If you take a look, you can actually kind of see this picture of me here. And there's this Baptist church. And we pull up and we're like, do you mind if we stay here to watch the eclipse? And the guy's like, what eclipse? Oh, God. So, yeah, we ended up hanging out with there. Here's Whistlebear checking it out. And if you see, there's actually a guy pulls up by sheer luck. A professional photographer shows up, and that's where we got these pictures from, which came out really, really nice. So, yeah, taking a picture by yourself didn't work. I have a lot more photographs than that with this, but is that all I kept? I guess it's all I kept. But anyway, there's two more eclipses that are going to be showing up here in Texas. I don't remember when they are. But we're going to go. It's pretty exciting. We're going to spend one of the total eclipse is going to be in Fredericksburg, Texas, which is what we call the hill country out here. And that's going to be a lot of fun. And the other ones almost don't even have to leave the house. It's pretty close by. But it should be a lot of fun. So maybe we'll get married right there during the eclipse. You know, it's so funny. When we were at that eclipse in Kentucky, what year was that? 2018, I think? 2017. So we're watching this eclipse, and intellectually you understand exactly what's happening. Of course, it's an eclipse. But there's a part of you, especially when the birds stop chirping and it gets dark and some of the lights start to come on, where you're like, we must take off our clothes and dance to bring back the sun. I kept my clothes on, but I mean, it's trippy. It impacts your lizard brain in a way that I had not anticipated. So it was a lot of fun. How the heck did I get off on an eclipse story? Licky, licky, sticky. Ooh, a beach, Southwest Shore. Ooh, that's a nice area. You saw a cat? You did. Wissa has a cat, if you want to call it a cat. This cat's name is Pumpkin. It's yet another tortie with an attitude. The cat has like 0 body fat. It should be dead, but Wissa wills it to live. And I can't even, it's hard for me to pick her up. And the cat doesn't even eat like normal cats. You know, most cats they eat their food. This cat goes like this, scoops up the food, eats a little, throws the rest over her shoulder. I got this space. Yeah, I'm talking about you. There, she's doing it now. I should have my other camera. The cat literally scoops food out, eats some, and then flings it. I got a pile of cat food. I mean, I sweep it daily, okay? And it's about 6 feet in diameter. You're a disgusting cat. However, I will give the kitty something like this. Folks, you got to remember, I live in southern Texas, okay? It's sort of subtropical here. Like today's temperature is, what is it today, just out of curiosity? It's 82, so it's, you know, it's a cooler day. Anyway, we get lizards and stuff, you know, and animals. And my house, probably I could use a new threshold on the front door and a few things. There's space for very small critters to get into the house, and it's usually no big deal. So we get this type of lizard down here. It's actually not it's an anole, A-N-O-L-E. You can look it up. American anole. And they're completely harmless, but they're not any fun to step on at 3 in the morning when you go to the bathroom. So I had a little anole with a tail. It was only about this big. And Brian, my assistant, he's like, oh, Mike, you got a lizard. What are we going to do? And I grabbed the cat, okay? This cat is deaf, stupid, has an attitude. It's got matting all over it. I think the cat's a very skinny raccoon. I really do. Anyway, I grab the cat, pick it up, and I point it towards the lizard, and it just turned into vicious jungle animal. I mean, it was amazing to watch. This cat's just like, just boom, boom. And not only does she kill the lizard, the anole, but eats it too. I'm like, this cat may have a place here yet. The murdering will not take place anytime soon. That is for sure. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, you did see a cat. She won't come when called, kitty, 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 kitty. Come here. Come here, cat. Retard. I think the cat's completely deaf. Yeah, but once she saw that lizard, boy, that was it. Boom. Eva. Start with a short a sound and a V instead of a W. Got it. Isn't Ewa, that was from the movie, oh, what was that with all the blue people? They came out with a new one. Where are you guys? Short E sound. Ewa. Eva. Avatar, yeah. So, Avatar. Tron. There were blue people in Tron. That is absolutely true. Oh, my goodness. How was I talking about mince and I went there? Are you going to come over here now, cat? Yeah, forget it. Yeah. The cat is not friendly. Well, she's not unfriendly. I mean, she's not going to bite you or anything. She just is not interested in anything. All right, Tola, there. I finally got it figured out. All right, so I didn't get one email from anybody this week on topics, which surprised me a little bit because I thought for sure we'd be wanting some topics. Don, I figured you, if anybody, would come up with one. Hey, Andre, there you go. Andre just snuck in. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So, you guys remember Alice Potsy? Good old Alice. Actually heard from her. She's trying to build bridges between me and somebody, you know. And I'm just not in the mood to build bridges, unfortunately. But yeah, she said hello, so something there. Oh, hey, Andre, just so you know, I am coming to Portugal. Probably going to wait for later summer. Hey, William, there you are, brother. I'm going to be in Europe. I'm going to be in Portugal. Andre, I'm going to let you know where I am, and if you're available to come down, you guys are not going to believe this. I'm actually looking for property. I want to be another one of these Americans with the EU passport thing. So been looking at Portugal. If you guys have any place within the EU that isn't completely robbing you with taxes and big brotherness, like, no offense, but I could never live in the UK, like, ever. Just for the only reason is because it's too dense. I was in Germany a couple of years ago. It was all right. I like Germany. All right, Andre, I'll let you know. Yeah, so so I got some friends of mine. They're like saying, Mike, you need to be looking at Portugal and Spain. And guys, if you think this is some rich man move, no, it's surprisingly inexpensive. Lissa's got a couple of pesos herself, and we got some other friends. We're going to try to make like this hippie commune kind of thing. For the same price that you could buy a nice home in the Midwestern United States, you can buy a nice home in Portugal. And Turkey, Syria. Told it moved to Cyprus. Told it I looked at Cyprus. I was kind of unimpressed with the. Cyprus, from the history, of course, is absolutely incredible. But I have a lot of very dear friends who are Cypriots. And I also have a lot of very dear friends now who are Turks. And I don't know if I want to get in the middle of that. For those of you guys who don't know, back in the 70s, Turkey invaded Cyprus. And they basically got an iron curtain going through the middle of the country. Linz, you're saying Portugal, huh? Hey, Trey Dilla, good to see you sneak in the door, man. Tom Jeffrey, I live in the UK, so expensive. I know, and I love the UK. As a matter of fact, of all, I don't want to say EU, but I mean of all of Europe, I've been to the UK, primarily London, 10 times. It's a town I know well, man. I can, you know, we can take the tube and, you know, I can give you tours. So I like it. I'm a UK history fanatic, and if you really hold me to it, I can pretty much name every monarch from William the Conqueror to Charles III. That's still weird for me to say Charles III. You remember what happened to the other Charles? But whatever. But I just haven't had a lot of luck. Honestly, the other place I was looking at was France. I have some friends who live in southern France. And again, folks, we're not talking ridiculous money. You could not buy a home in California for the amount of money I could buy a home in like Portugal. And I'd live there 4 to 6 months out of the year. Yeah, it's an exciting thought. We'll see. Yeah, I actually let my passport lapse. How's that? This will be my third passport. So yeah, I got let my passport lapse. So oops. So we'll be getting that there too. Charles the third, Andre. But I do. Andre, I definitely want to come visit you in the Netherlands, man. Sorry, Belgium. I love Amsterdam. I've had a lot of fun there, not just because of dope. We can get that anywhere now. But I've never been to Denmark, and you guys aren't going to believe this. I've never been to Italy. I know, it's crazy. I've never been to Italy. And, you know, again, being a European history fanatic, I could talk to you about all kinds of stuff from Sicily up to Venice about it. And, you know, I always want to go to Pompeii and Herculaneum. I've just been dreaming about that since I was a little kid. And so I'm actually kind of excited about this. Of course, the other question is where do I stay in the United States? I can work from just about anywhere. And me and Wissabear were seriously considering selling the houses. She owns her own house too. Selling the house and just buying an RV. I actually done some YouTube videos on it. And RV living is surprisingly inexpensive if you're okay with the campy side. That was the question. Andre, do people RV in Europe? Does that even happen? Or do you just stick with your Eurorail pass or whatever it might be? But, well, I've never been to Spain, but I kind of like, Dave, you're not invited. Sorry, man. Charles the Third. Mike, I wanted your opinion on this. I've been working for an ISP in the tech support department for a year. It's good. I have a net and a net plus and A plus. Should I still be looking for entry level jobs? Good God, no, Trey. Why? You mean you've done the time, my friend. You should be looking towards, you know, at least tier 2, if not tier 3 support type jobs. At this point, Trey, you probably ought to start thinking about what aspects of IT do you like more? Are you turning into a router person? Are you turning into a Windows support person? Are you becoming a mobile support specialist? Are you pulling cable? I don't care what it is. But Trey, at this point in the game, with a little over a year under your belt, this is where you start specializing. This is where you move beyond CompTIA certifications, well, with the exception of security. And you start, you know, you're doing certs and you're moving and you're looking for, remember, certifications are only for your next job. So yeah, you should be looking now. I got to be honest with you. In 30 years, I never stopped looking. Even though I had my own company and everything, I never stopped looking. I'd always look. I'd entertain anything. And especially if you're working for folks, you should always be looking for another job. Nobody's going to care if you bounce jobs. I'm a little nervous about the economy right now, to be honest with you. I'm not in a panic. The most money and the most success I've ever had in my life was in recessions. But it is a good time, I think, and this is probably going to last until maybe December of this year. This is my opinion. And of course, Americans raised the prime interest rate again just today. Good God. Not going to talk about politics. Not going to talk about politics. Not going to talk about politics. Okay. But all I'm trying to say is this is probably not the best time, Trey, to be taking big chances. I wouldn't want to go work for a big startup right now. Well, not a big, maybe a small startup. You know, something that's tenuous. If Microsoft had an opening, I'd feel pretty safe about that. But you know, the software industry's taken a little bit of a, you know, tech tick already. I don't think it's going to get too much worse. But we should be excited. William Jeske, if you become an expat, would you be able to get your Pittsburgh to get your Columbus through customs? William, I'm going to shock you a little bit. I better not even say this online. Let's just say if I went to Europe, I'd have a dual citizenship, right? I mean, it would take a while to do all that. But usually if you invest any kind of property, most of the EU is pretty door open. But if I have two passports, do I get rid of the old one? I was actually toying with that as an idea. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Jared Graham. Yeah, I got to tell you, Andre, Crazy Ivan was a bit of a problem because until fairly recently, I'd been looking at the Eastern Bloc, or the former Eastern Bloc, as a potential vacation spot. I've got friends in, they changed the geography over there so fast I can't keep up anymore. Like Bosnia, Serbia, not Albania. Even Greece, but northern Greece, like, oh God. Can't believe my European geography is this bad. Philip, King of Greece. Doesn't matter. So I was kind of looking at that, and as you can imagine, over the last little over a year now, that has kind of disappeared as an option. I'm going to stay in Western Europe. Heck, I was even looking at the Canary Islands. Charles in charge. So you guys do have RVs. I can't even imagine what the gasoline is. Y'all, when you got to pay for gas by the liter, that's a bad sign. Andre, leave my guns in Texas. Yeah, no, I will definitely leave my guns in Texas. Oh, Andre, I need to talk to you on a separate channel. I bought a new device that makes lead go really, really fast. We should talk about it sometime. Jared, are we talking about changing jobs? Yeah, it's... I have some friends in Greece, and they're like, don't come right now. They're not real happy with the way things are. Although prices have collapsed. You'll be in the Batcave after this? All right, man. I'm pretty sure I want to do something like this. I had been thinking, and this is still possible, but it's further out, is going into Central America. Yo hablo español para gringos solamente. I'm fairly comfortable with Spanish. I'm pretty comfortable with most of the cultures of Central and to a lesser extent South America. Close to the U.S., if SHTF, I can always buzz back to the States. But I don't know. Europe has so much history. And forget about not just Europe. If I'm in Portugal, man, it'd certainly be southern Portugal. I'm a ferry ride to Africa. Tunisia, they're beautiful places. We'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. Nothing's going to be happening for a few months, that's for sure. So that's basically all of the plan I got. All right, so guys, so Dave, all right, so I need to talk about Network Plus. So tomorrow on Discord, I'm going to be talking about, I'll be doing the Network Plus study hall. So, first thing I did when I moved was to check the internet speeds. That's a good point, it's Tom Jeffrey. Thank you, Tom. Actually, I knew to do that, but I just didn't think about it. But yeah, I need fast internet. Yeah. Castile, there you go. That's right. In Castile. No, it's Barcelona. Trey, you can never go wrong with the CCNA. All people are in networking, whether it's a cloud networking or physical networking or whatever it is. Being a Cisco guy can only help. Never be afraid to do that. I think you'd be well served. That's a very, very good idea. But anyway, so I need a topic for tomorrow, guys. Dave Rush, how about if I do, I could do like that ports thing I was talking about doing. Sam David, greeting from Ireland. I was even thinking about maybe moving to Ireland. But I have a friend of mine who is Irish, and she's Northern Irish, so she's still in the UK, and she's very political. And she's like, but if I was down in, I can't remember, I don't know Ireland at all, hardly. And she's like, with this accent, I'd be shot. I'm like, you sound like an Irish person. She's like, you don't know what you're talking about. And they all, no, not Scotland. No, Dave, it's Ireland. It's Northern Ireland, and then the country of Ireland, right? Which is, don't call it Southern Ireland. I can't remember. Sam, I'm sorry I'm messing everything up in Ireland. Sam, I love coming to Andre at the inner workings of the laser printer. It's got to be Network Plus, man. I can do the inner workings of a laser printer, but Dave asked me to cover Network Plus, and that's very much an A+ topic. Yeah, I think it's Belfast. I think that sounds right. Irish Republic. Yes, Andre, thank you. All right, but let's get back to Network Plus. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do this time for tomorrow. Oh, Dave, I got it. Dave, here's your topic. You ready? What would I call that? Ethernet and IP. What's the word I'm looking for? When you have an Ethernet frame and you break off the, oh. Dave, I got it. I'm going to be doing OSI. That's big on the Network Plus. It's an important topic. That's going to be the study hall topic for tomorrow on our Discord channel, courtesy of Mike Meyers, is going to be OSI. It's always a good review and a good way to get started. Jared, are certifications highly valued in the UK? My friend Marjorie, with the thick Irish accent, has made a career of selling training materials in the UK. She's based out of Ireland, but she does a ton of business in England. Well, in Scotland too. But not Wales. And forget Guernsey. No, I'm kidding. And there is good recognition for CompTIA certifications, which is really about the only thing I can talk to you about. But yes, definitely. OSA model approved as requested. There we go. Fantastic. Yeah, guys, do show up for Network Plus. Or if you know anybody who wants to do Network Plus, get them on the Discord channel. I believe I saw Dave Rush post a link for the Discord channel. Dave, if you didn't, could you throw one up? Oh, there, I see it. Okay. Yeah, so it's like 233. 223. Dave got a post on there. But yeah, definitely check it out, guys. We really want to make this Discord channel work. And we're bringing all the SMAs in, and we really should be having some good times with it. So definitely let some of the folks that you know. Also, more than glad to have schools do it. OSI, not ports. Okay, great. Trey Dilla. Any places I should look for good CCNA material? No. There was a guy on Udemy who was pretty good. No. Oh, that's right. David Bomball. He's a good guy. Good presenter. And he's on Udemy. I'm sure he's on all the other major ones too. The Complete Networking Fundamentals course, your CCNA start. It's a great course to get you jump started on CCNA. Probably about the best way to get started. Welcome to Discord, Lexi and Land. So people just jumped in that quick. Outstanding. All right, cool. We'll definitely be checking that one out. I'm going to do OSI. Everybody likes OSI. OSI is so important. I think the thing that people don't understand about OSI is that OSI is not going to turn you into a great network technician. But without it, you'll never be a great network technician. Understanding the, oh, God bless it, Dave. What does OSI stand for? Open Source Interconnect? You guys are going to beat me there. I know. Open Systems Interconnection Model, OSI model. The OSI is really the tool set that you need to be able to visualize networking. Without it, you're always going to have a problem. If you understand, like when I'm teaching OSI, that's going to be the first time you ever see a port. When I'm teaching OSI, it's the first time you're ever going to see an IP address because they make sense, because it is a model that makes me do it. So definitely, yeah, it'll be fun. You got it. It's absolutely going to happen. All right. So guys, as always, we start here at 2 o'clock. We run until the questions run out. It's only 2:36. Baptiste, good to see you, man. Get on the Discord channel tomorrow. And hey, Baptiste, sorry. Dave, what time do I need to... from when to when is my thing tomorrow? I hate subnet. You know, Andre, honestly, the only subnetting I want to do anymore is like IPv6 subnetting, because even there, at least you get a chance of actually running into it. And the fun part with IPv6, because it's already in hexadecimal, the octet to binary conversion is not there. So a lot of times it works. Yeah, Vegas Red, I'm asking Dave Rush. Dave Rush, what time? So Vegas, watch the chat window. Dave is going to catch me here, and he'll type in what time. There we go. 7 p.m., and I'm assuming it goes till 7 p.m. Central Time. So that might be tough for Andre to make. Lynn's Frenzy. Boy, is that a nom de plume if I've ever heard one. Lynn's, do I know you by any chance? You have a name of someone who I would think I would know. No guarantees, though. Oh, God, what's CET? Central European Time? Is that really a thing? Well, I'm not, Lynn's, I wasn't asking your age. No, I'm kidding. No worries. Welcome. Good to see you, man. Although I think we're getting 2 p.m. HST. Good God. I have no idea. Dave, do we record the study halls? I don't think we do. Vegas, let's see what Dave Rush says on that. Dave Rush, do we record the study halls? You have been lurking. You just want to do a full-blown Linux fundamentals? That would be a thing. All right, so Dave Rush says he will screen record it. And Dave, where will people be able to locate these? Are you going to be putting them here on YouTube, or where are they going to hide? Oh, there you go. I'll bet Dave did that one. All right. All right, well, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up. It looks like it'll be posted on YouTube and linked from the fantastic. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up as questions are running down. I will be on next Monday. Do check me out. Keep in mind, guys, we got live streams. The study hall is at what time did you say, Dave? 7 p.m. It's an evening study hall for us Americans. And so it's a 1-hour study hall. 30 minutes of presentation, 30 minutes of review. We could do that. Yeah, that'll be good. So definitely show up for that. Also, do keep in mind that CyberNow Labs continues to be bringing up lots and lots of cohorts. Folks, if you've ever been thinking about getting into the world of IT security, this is not a bad time to do it. CyberNow Labs, which is a wholly owned subsidiary of National Cyber Group, just as Total Seminars is. So in other words, I'm pitching my own company here. Has a boot camp. I despise the word boot camp. I don't know how boot camp could last 20 weeks. Boot camps last a week. But it's taking people who have zero IT experience and getting them good jobs. It's definitely want to check it out. Now, what you don't want to do is let Elaine Batzer know about this because, you know, she's just trouble. Hey, Elaine. Elaine, you there? 2 for 2 on... Oh, good for you, man. All right. So anyway, definitely be checking out the Discord channel. It's... Hey, how's it going, Del? Check out the Discord channel. It should be a lot of fun. I guarantee I'll make it entertaining. Also, do keep in mind that we want to see more and more of you on the Discord channel. So, yeah, Elaine, I'm doing tomorrow at 7 p.m. I'm going to be doing OSI for Network Plus. That's a 1-hour class on the Discord channel. Dave, I definitely need to be talking to you about this stuff. But I am out the door here, folks. Listen, y'all have a fantastic week. I will see you guys tomorrow on Discord. Other than that, I'll see you next Monday, and I'm out the door here. So this is your Uncle Mikey saying bye-bye. Bye, kids.